How's it going, everybody? It's Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Got my dog Charlie just sitting back there, just wandering around, having fun. But we're gonna talk about legendary games. That came out since the PlayStation 5 pretty much been launched, and pretty much Xbox Series X. I think I got a couple Series X, one Series X game in there that I consider legendary, but the Xbox Series X game was not in my legendary pile, but my legendary pile is very, very small. And considering to get that legendary status, it has to be perfect, pretty much a perfect game all around. You know, I mean, it's got to be awesome. And most of these games, people will understand why it's a legendary game in its own right. All these games, I got a couple stacks. I didn't pull a bunch of games out, but I did at the same time pull a bunch of games out. I got a few of them here. They'll talk about them and stuff like that, but the cream of the everything, the top tier games we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna go with the best one right now out of the PlayStation 5, in my opinion, because they keep doing updates for one thing. You really don't need the disc. If you're gonna get digital, I would say get digital. This one, because I don't think Pearl Abyss is gonna abandon this game anytime soon, because they do get a PC version of it. You can get it on Steam, but this game is legendary on its own. And yeah, people talk about the first 10 hours is kind of a bumpy ride. I guess I didn't bother me none. Um, I guess even the updates are fixing some of the storyline in the game, but that game is Crimson Desert. Holy crap, this is like the next Skyrim to me. People might comment down below, it's not a Skyrim. I'm sorry, man, this thing is bigger than Skyrim. There's a lot of stuff going on in this game here, and they keep updating it. And they're even talking about doing some DLC for it. Pearl Abyss is known for Black Desert Online, which I started playing that a little bit. Not too bad. You can see some elements of that, kind of like the MMO type deal in Crimson Desert. I've always been in kind of a MMO or online type player, like Guild Wars 2, even World of Warcraft back when it was good. But Crimson Desert, wow. I think I got 200 hours in this game, and I've talked about this game. This is going to be my new forever game, pretty much. I could just pop it anytime I want to and play it. Skyrim was that way, no matter what I played it on. I got probably 80 hours on different versions, like PlayStation, or 100 hours on the Steam or something. Skyrim was that game. And when Bethesda gets off their ass and get their next Elder Scrolls game out, whenever, no remakes, no remasters, get their stupid ass Elder Scrolls 6 or something out and get it out. That'll probably my next legendary game. But Crimson Desert takes that spot. Yeah, this is the number one. I'm going with the number one right off the bat because I love this game. This game is awesome. There's no game right now that can really outdo Crimson Desert. I'm sorry if you feel different. When you got Gran Turismo 7 is awesome. No, that's not legendary in my opinion. Or even Death Stranding 2 I'm looking at. To me, that's not legendary. This is legendary. I don't see this game right here getting continuous updates like this. When you get a studio like Pearl Abyss that supports their game and keeps going and doing it, yeah, this is legendary. What was the other one, that space shooter game? Yeah, that's not in my pile because that came out on PS4. So, but we'll talk about that in another video. But Crimson Desert, awesome. This is my top tier game. If you've not played it, if you've been holding back on this game, you're doing yourself a disservice. You should just get on it. Even if you don't care about open world games where it takes forever to play it, just get on it and play it. You don't have to play hundreds of hours into it. Just get on it and play it. You can put it down and get back on and play it. Yeah, the controls gets a little touchy. I think they improved the controls too in some of the updates to kind of help it out. But yeah, this is my legendary game since PlayStation 5 came out. That's a hard tier to the top of them, but this one did it. Holy smokes. But all right, now We talked about the number one. Second one. This is the second place game. This one got controversy because the girl was hot. So what, man? I guess the sequel's getting a bunch of hate on it, which I probably end up playing that when it comes out. But this game is legendary. This game was pretty. This game, the combat in this game was awesome. It was approachable for players that's not used to doing like Souls-like games, and this had a good combat system in it. If you haven't played it, go play it. Don't worry about the critics about talking about the game, but that's Stellar Blade. Wow, I guess PlayStation kind of made Shift Up to kind of tone down the game a little bit before releasing it, which I'm glad that Shift Up got off from PlayStation's back and went independent, so Stellar Blade 2 can come out. So I can't wait for that one. But Stellar Blade, the combat, the gameplay, the world building in this game was awesome. I mean, this game was awesome. It's got different endings on it too, depending on the decisions that you make in the game. But Stellar Blade, this is legendary. Yeah, awesome. If you pass up on this game, you're doing yourself a disservice. This game, the combat, the whole story, this game is awesome. It's up there right with Crimson Desert. Nice. Only thing with Shift Up, they didn't really do a whole lot of updates for this one. They just got a sequel coming out. Next one, right, which I still haven't beaten it because the game is tough, but I love this game. This is legendary because of the studio size. They got criticized because they use a little bit of AI, just a little tiny bit of AI in the game, and they got criticized for. I think they're just pissed off because a small team made an awesome game and they sold a bunch of copies, and all these AAA studios that spend 10 years on a game and they don't sell crap. And that's what the game in question is, Expedition 33. Yes. This one is legendary. Anybody in the know knows this one is a legendary game. I don't care what any critics say or whatever. Oh, no, a game can't be that way. No, the combat got a good turn-based combat in it, plain and simple. It's tough as nails, don't get me wrong, but the game is a lot of fun. Oh man, I had a blast with it. I guess the story ends on a sad note, but I still have not watched the spoilers for this game. I should get back on and start a new playthrough and try to approach it in a different fashion in this game here. But Expedition 33, nice. Samfall did a hell of a job. Yeah, developers, take notice when you look at a game like this. Don't take a big team to make an awesome game. Next one I think is up there in the legendary status is Metaphor ReFantazio. The story in this one was epic as hell. I got some RPG games in this pile, and I'll explain why these are awesome. But Metaphor, I think it's the same people that Persona games. If you like Persona, just amp it up a little bit. Metaphor, the open worldness in this game right here, where you're going around doing whatever. And I'm trying to remember everything in the game. It's just been a while since I played this one, and boy, I'm gonna have to get back on this one. I got almost 160 hours in this game here. Awaken Evangelio Vus. I can't speak all that, but it's the same people that made Persona, made Metaphor ReFantazio. Go check out some gameplay of this. This is a legendary game. Oh man, go play it. It's awesome. I'm trying to remember the gameplay on it being legendary. I can't remember the gameplay. I play a lot of games, but I know this one right here, when I played it, I was yeah, thumbs up. Big thumbs up on this one. The next two, which technically came out on a PlayStation 4, but they came out on PlayStation 5. These are legendary because I'm waiting for the third one. I put both of these right here on the PlayStation 5 games because they did put some updates and stuff into the game, but they're the Final Fantasy VII Remake games. So you got Rebirth and what is this? Remake Integrate. So got that first one right here, which I got the original one on the PlayStation shelf there, for PlayStation 4 shelf, and then you got Rebirth. It was great that they're doing a remake of 7. I enjoyed these games. Actually, not beat Rebirth. I'm stuck on a section there, which I should get back on and just to play through it. Maybe this weekend I might do that. But man, you can spend hours on these games and so much fun. Some of the little activities in these games are great. But you know, I don't have to talk about this too much. You know this is going to be awesome when that third one comes out. It's going to come out on Xbox and probably Switch too. It's going to come out on everything, and I cannot wait for that to come out. So come on, Square Enix, get out there and get the third game out. This is legendary. I'm sorry, you can't pass up a good old Final Fantasy remake. How they're doing it. So it's gonna be awesome. This one got lots of controversy on it. And boy, this game came out banging, man. This is a banger. I don't care what critics say about this game because of the author of the book series. I don't give a crap what people think about that. I want to play an awesome game, and this game was awesome. This game was to me, it was a game of the year type game, and that was Hogwarts Legacy. I think this one got snuffed in the game of the year contender because of all the controversy or whatever. But I don't want to get into that. The game was awesome. This is legendary just for the fact that Warner Brothers actually made a decent game, and it was actually good. I had to think about it, which is weird because it says internet required on a single player game. I didn't notice that, but But Hogwarts Legacy, this is my deluxe edition. I remember when PlayStation had that haunting bookstore exclusive to the PlayStation, and Xbox ended up getting it. But yeah, the exclusivity, I did not like that. It should have came out on, I think, did it come out on Xbox 2 originally first? I can't remember, but they should not lock content out. That's the only criticism I have about this game. They shouldn't lock exclusivity. They should have had it where Xbox can get it too, you know, the locked content in the game. But they ended up getting it eventually. But Hogwarts Legacy, this is legendary because you can be a student in Hogwarts. You could be your own little Harry Potter or whatever, and go out and do all the kinds of stuff. You could be Slytherin, you could be whatever, Hufflepuffer or whatever you want to call them. But this game was awesome. If you want to be in that Harry Potter universe, this is legendary. This is up there, top tier. It's gonna be in my top tier games, and that's saying something. The next one I'm throwing in there, I haven't really played through the whole thing, but I know this one is legendary according to a lot of people that play it. Yeah, the next couple of games are going to be that way. But Black Myth Wukong, I know this game is legendary because it's a Chinese developer, Game Science, actually made a kick-ass game that people actually liked. It's got a Souls-like gameplay to it, and they did it right. And they used them. Yeah, the mythology of the journey westward type storyline, and I shouldn't have to talk about this too much, but yeah, this is legendary. Black Myth Wukong. I should get back on and get my butt kicked. Same thing with this one. I know people that beat this game like several times. I got on and played it, and I loved the game. This game was awesome, but man, but that's Elden Ring. Oh yeah, this is definitely legendary. I think this one they get Game of the Year, I believe. I don't remember, but Elden Ring was epic as hell, man. This game was awesome. From what I played of it, I got kind of far into it, but yeah, this is to me is going to be a legendary game up there in the upper tier. So yeah, the last legendary game before I go into some like other games, we'll go through those quick. Is my Fantasy Life game. Yeah, this one right here. This a simple game. This was legendary. I'm sorry because the first Fantasy Life came out on what 3DS or something like that, and I waited forever for this damn sequel. They kept on talking about it for years, and I was like, oh, for Christ's sakes, will you hurry up? I had to end up getting a digital version of it because they didn't have an American physical release of this game. I don't think they still do. I had to get a import of it to get a physical for it because that's how much I support the game. So yeah, I'm glad to have it. I think this is in English too. I never popped in my my import of Fantasy Life game. I should try that out. But Yeah, The Girl Who Stole Time, I think it's called, Fantasy Life. But man, this is my last one out of the legendary pile that I get into. If you haven't played a Fantasy Life, it's a life simulator game, yes, but it's life simulator on crack. You can go cut some wood, you can go make some furniture, you gotta go get some stones to help with that wood. It's just an all around game. You got little dungeons you can go into and level up your character. It's an awesome game. Man, if you haven't played Fantasy Life, go get it. Um, you have to go get the digital version of it. So if you're gonna buy one digital, go get Fantasy Life. If it's on Steam, go get it on Steam. Don't get it on PlayStation because I boycotted the PlayStation buying all digital right now. I'm sticking with it. But if you can get it on Steam, Fantasy Life. I've never looked it up to see if this is on Steam, but if you can get it on that or Switch 2, get it on Switch 2 or something. But stay away from PlayStation. Don't buy the digital version of it until Sony gets their heads out of their ass. But Fantasy Life, top tier. All right, now we're gonna quickly go through some games that didn't make the top tier, but they're good on their own. I got 2 stacks. I could pull out all my games and talk about that. We're gonna start off with the first one, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I'm glad they came out with a sequel. It was awesome. They're trying to push the SSD technology with this game, and it's still a tight gameplay, but awesome game. Ratchet and Clank. Astrobot. This almost became in my legendary pile, but to me, this was more of a shorter game. It was an awesome game. It was great. It's still a great game out there, but if you haven't had a chance to play it, go pick up some Astrobot. Go buy the physical version of it. Don't go get the digital version of it. Go get the physical version of Astrobot and play it. Still a good game. I'm talking about Gran Turismo 7. Here you go. Gran Turismo 7. Not legendary game. I'm sorry. This is not a legendary game. No. It's a racing game. Good racing game at that, but not legendary. It's like Forza, the new Forza game. That's not legendary. I can't show a physical of that. It's just a great racing game. To hold that legendary status, it has to click a lot of boxes. Gran Turismo 7 is still a great game, though. If you haven't had a chance to play it, go play it. I would say go get the physical, and internet required. That they need to get off that pot too. PlayStation. I mean, I can still play the past Gran Turismos. I think up to like PlayStation. There's some maybe on PlayStation 3. There's one I can still play. I don't remember, but that always internet type thing there. That's got to stop. I like the online part of it. That's great, but still Gran Turismo 7 still a good game. All right, I'll set these down right here. Oh, we got some stacks of horror games here. 3 of them. Oh, Resident Evil. Oh, if you notice, I don't think I got any remakes in this pile. I'm not putting remakes into these legendary piles. Those are remakes. I can't put Assassin's Creed Black Flag into this pile, much as it's a good game. I'm not talking about remakes. But hey, Resident Evil Village. I think this came out on PlayStation 4, I believe. I think both a couple of these games did. I know this I think did, but Resident Evil Village. Awesome Resident Evil game. It's still not the top tier, but it's a great it's a great addition to the Resident Evil games. Resident Evil Village. If you haven't had a chance to play it, it's still got that action oriented gameplay. I like the fact that you got to go to different sections and beat up different deals. There you had that vampire chick with whatever her name was, but a really great game. If you haven't had a chance to play Village, go play it. It's pretty awesome. I like to do another playthrough again. Just use the knife, but that's what I like about these games. I do got replayability in these games, but pretty awesome. Same thing with Resident Evil Requiem. That was great to go back and go check out Raccoon City and stuff, and go check out the police station in the game. Still a great game. You got multiple characters you play as. Grace, I think her name was, and yeah. You got Leon. That's still not legendary. It's almost borderline, but it's still a great Resident Evil game. Same thing with Silent Hill F. It's a good game, don't get me wrong, but that has some critiques in the game I didn't really care for, but still a good edition in the Silent Hill game, Silent Hill F. I'm looking forward to Silent Hill Townfall. What I like about the new game that's coming out, it's not a full price game, so it's probably going to be shorter, but I'm glad that Konami is bringing out new games. So it's great that they got Silent Hill F. Awesome. I'm glad they're doing something with this franchise. This one almost became legendary. This would have been at the bottom of the stack, but didn't quite get there. But Pragmata, Capcom's game, same thing with Resident Evil, but Pragmata just having a new franchise in a game. It's just something new altogether. Pragmata was awesome. Really, really awesome gameplay. Like I said, this one almost became legendary, but I can't put that in the legendary pile. But still a tight game. The girl, what's her name? Diane. Pretty awesome. It's a great game. But it didn't take me long to beat this game. But still, if Capcom can get the next sequel out, that sequel might be in a legendary status. But this is borderline. This is a great game. If you hadn't had a chance to check out Pragmata, go pick it up. It's great. The ending kind of made me sad, but it kind of opened it up for a sequel. Ooh, Lego game. I can't put this in legendary because I haven't beat it yet. Maybe this will be in legendary if I talk about legendary games next year. But Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, I gotta get back on it and play through it. What can I say? It's a Lego game and it's got Batman. This is gonna be an awesome game all around. Once I get done beating it, and hopefully I get the platinum trophy for this one, maybe. But it's been a fun game so far. What I played of it. This will probably end up being in the legendary pile because this game, I like what they did with the game, and it's a little different from other traditional Lego games, and I'm liking this one. It's pretty awesome. If you haven't checked out the new Lego Batman, go pick it up. All right, I can't put this in legendaries. I haven't played all the way through it, but this would be in other people's legendary pile. Because I want to play through this game eventually, and that's why it's still in that almost there pile. And that's Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance. It's a life simulator. Yeah, they make it look real. You could die pretty easy in the game till you get powerful enough. Hey, Charlie, what you doing? What you doing, Charlie? What you doing? Yeah. But, yeah. Eventually, I'm going to get on this game. This could be in my legendary pile maybe next year if I talk about legendary games, or maybe later on sometime this year I might do another video on it. But it's not quite there for me on this game here. But this was one I want to play through eventually. I will play through it. Kingdom Come 2. Spider-Man 2. I can go into a lot of details why this is not legendary. For one thing, it's too damn short. That one obvious. Don't like playing missions where I want to play as Spider-Man, not nobody else. I don't want to play anybody else. That's another thing I don't care about with Spider-Man 2. Story was all right. Yeah, people probably gonna comment, "Oh, Spider-Man 2 was awesome." No, it was not awesome. It was all right. It was all right. Don't get me wrong. It was all right, but this is nowhere near the legendary status that people put it up to be. Insomniac Games. I'm worried about Wolverine, in my personal opinion. Oh, it looks pretty. Yeah, the story better stick. It better be good. There better not be no boring missions in that game. Oh God, if I gotta do something stupid where I gotta have a walking type simulator in the game where I gotta do something dumb, but Wolverine better not suck. Insomniac, you better not screw that story up. Bad enough Wolverine looks too clean shaven. But Spider-Man 2, it was all right. First Spider-Man game was all right. I wouldn't call that legendary either. I like the Spider-Man games. They're great. The swinging is great. Cool. But that's all I can say about it. Yeah, it's controversial, I guess, when I could say that about Spider-Man games. They're great that they rebooted the Spider-Man series. That's cool. I miss Uncharted. I wish they'd come out with something with that. But Spider-Man 2, it would never go into my legendary piles as much as people praise this game. No, too short. There's other critics in this. There's other things in this game I didn't care for, but Spider-Man 2 was still an alright game. I liked it, but that's it. God of War Ragnarok. I like the game. Though it's but not legendary. It's still an awesome game, but still not legendary. It's a great game, but not in that top tier that I at Crimson Desert. This is not no Crimson Desert at all, but it's still a great game. I'm kind of pissed off about the sequel they're coming out with because I'm not playing as Kratos, pretty much as God of War Laundry, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, they got the God of War name on it and don't play as Kratos. I guess they got some lines for Kratos, so you might get some little tidbits with him in it. But Ragnarok is still a tight gameplay. Not as bad as Spider-Man 2, but it's still a good game. This game is good. Better than Spider-Man 2. I'm sorry. But God of War Ragnarok, still an awesome game, but not quite that legendary status. Almost there. It's a great game. I like what they did with the reboot series of God of War. But it's a great story, and that's all it is. It's got great gameplay, and it's still kind of linear in a way with the game, but it's not a bad game, but not quite legendary. Horizon Forbidden West. I just got burned out just hearing about Horizon this, Horizon that. They're gonna have that. One game I didn't put in here was Horizon Lego. That's up in my shelf there, but it's still a good game. It's got a great open world, but that's all. I just got tired of hearing about Horizon because they're trying to amp up this, Aloy, whatever, to the higher status, and I just got sick of hearing about it. If they wouldn't have done that and just released the game like a normal game and not push the game all the time and try to make it a big franchise, I would probably like this game more. But yeah, I just got tired of hearing about her. Holy crap. It was like, that's all you hear about for like the longest time. It was like the Horizon series. They're going to have a Horizon open world online shooter. They're going to have a Horizon, they got the Lego game. Just no, just release the game and let people play it. That's all I'm going to say about that one. All right, Death Stranding 2. This is a niche game. But it's a good game by Hideo Kojima with Metal Gear Solid, the Metal Gear games. This is not legendary by any means. It's just a great game. It's an original. It's original, definitely original. But the critic, the criticizing thing is doing the delivery type things there. That Death Stranding 2 is the same thing as Death Stranding 1. You're gonna love it or hate it, but you can't be in that camp to be legendary. This one did get a split when it comes right down to it. I don't think this even got Game of the Year. I think it was put into some game type stuff for the Game Awards, but Death Stranding 2 was still a great game. Not bad. The story on it is definitely confusing as hell. Hideo Kojima really got that out of the park, but Death Stranding 2 is still a great game if you haven't played it. It's better than Horizon, I'm sorry. Better than Spider-Man, I'm sorry, but Spider-Man 2, maybe Spider-Man 3 will be better when it comes out. Hopefully they don't screw the story up on that one. But Death Stranding 2, still a great game. If you haven't had a chance to pick it up, go pick it up. It's still great. It's not a bad game in my opinion. All right. Looks like I got an Ubisoft title. This is probably the better movie tie-in that Ubisoft did. A lot of people didn't give this game a chance, I think, because they try to push DLC in this game here. Don't worry about the DLC for this game. Just play the game. And that's Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. This is actually a pretty good game. Really good game, but I would not put this in the legendary status because of all the microtransactions and DLC that try to push on it that you don't really need for a game that's already not that bad. It's a good game. Ubisoft needs to get off that pot, and people are getting tired of their crap when they do stupid crap like that. Especially when you got a good game like Avatar. This is not a bad game, but not legendary. But still not a bad game. It's got a good open world. Um, Frontiers of Pandora. Yeah, I mean, pick it up. You might get this game for like $5. Stay away from the DLC and stuff like that. You don't need to do that. Just play the game. All right, one that not too bad. Team Ninja did this one. Which internet required for online play. Okay, I'm about to say I wonder if this game plays without being on the internet. But the Rise of Ronin, not a bad game. I put this one in there because it is a PlayStation release game. It's got like hard combat in it. That's how I look at it. I played a little bit through it, and it's not the most perfect game, but I can say, but it's not a bad game. It's like mid, but still not a bad game. Rise of Ronin. If you get into that, ninja or sword combat, whatever it is, go check out Rise of Ronin. I can't talk about this too much, but it's there. Same thing with this one, which I got to play more into it. I'm digging the gameplay in it. Another one that could be in Legendary if I beat it and I know what it's all about. And that's Saros. This is one of the newer games I got. But for right now, it has to sit in the back burner till I know more about the game. Once I get further into the game and see how the story unfolds, and maybe this could go in Legendary, or it can go into a dumpster fire. It could go into Spider-Man territory. But Saros, I got it on my stack there. It's there until I play through it. But I can't wait to get through this game. Oh, one that could have been on the Legendary, but not quite there. It's kind of borderline. Alan Wake 2 Deluxe Edition. Weird game. That's all I gotta say. A weird game, but still a pretty awesome. Still awesome in its own right. Sits there in the kind of suspenseful horror franchise, and yeah. If you haven't had a chance to play Alan Wake 2, go play it. I'll play Alan Wake, the first one, so you get an idea what's going on. You can get the Alan Wake remaster, which is expensive as hell now, I believe, on the PlayStation 5. Oh, damn it. Don't buy the digital because boycott PlayStation until they can get out there. Yeah. Well, maybe it's on PlayStation Plus. If you still got Plus, maybe you can play it that way. But Alan Wake 2 is still a good, tight game. Still confusing as hell. But not quite legendary, but still an awesome game. All right. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Good Star Wars game. That's all I'm going to say about it. Goodbye. It's still not bad. If you haven't had a chance to play the Jedi games, just, what is it? Electronic Arts just kind of be forcefully, we got to make a single player game to get out there. People want single player games. This is their answer. They're not bad games, but not quite legendary. They're still good games. Jedi Survivor, it's up there. 07 First Light. It's a good game, but to me it was short. I should play through it again and do some other things, but made by the people that did the Hitman series, IO and Amazon MGM Studios, but still a good game. It's a good single player game. I'm glad that it's a single. Wait, what's this? Internet required. That's probably why it's not legendary status for this particular one. Internet required for a single player game. Maybe Amazon will patch that out and make it where you can just install the game and play it. It's still a good game, good story, really good story. People criticize this game because he's got a girl boss. Anybody ever watch James Bond movies? Go watch them. Then you understand why it don't really matter. But still a great game though. It's up there. All right. Dragon Dogma 2. I can't put this in legendary yet because I've not beaten it. It's a good game. It's awesome. I got about 10 hours in the game. It's a fun game, but I can't put it quite in legendary. Maybe when I beat it, we'll go into that legendary status. But Dragon Dogma 2, if you haven't played this one, it's awesome. It's made by Capcom. It's just Dragon's Dogma type game. It's still pretty cool. I like the pawn systems. I think that's what it is. Oh, another Ubisoft game, Star Wars Outlaws. Made her look uglier than shit, man. That's all I can say about her. So, yeah. What was it? Team America, those puppets. That's what she reminded me of when I played this game. That's what I couldn't get past with this game there. But just the way she looked, she looked, she looked like, look like the puppets and stuff like that from Team America. I can't get past that. It's a good game. It's a good open world game, Star Wars Outlaws, but not the Star Wars Outlaws I wanted. It was meh. That's that mid type game that Ubisoft put out. I'm pretty sure they pushed a lot of DLC, which I had the gold edition, so I played through the DLC. But not a bad game, but God, God dang, man, that character, she was, I don't know, plain. Assassin's Creed Shadows. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. Well, I'll play through it again. Probably not. It's still all right. It's still an open world game. Got a lot of stuff into it. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the next one. Ghost of Yote, awesome game, but definitely not legendary. It's a revenge story, kind of like Last of Us 2, a revenge story. All right, go back, go past that. I'm surprised this was not in my legendary pile. I didn't even think about that one. Star Wars: A Skywalker Saga. Oh, this game was awesome. I love Lego games. This game was really cool. I should have had this in legendary pile. My mistake. Star Wars: A Skywalker Saga is an awesome game. Go play this game. It's a Lego game. Don't pass up on this one. Oh, it's so much fun. Go through the story with Star Wars. Yeah, thumbs up. Woo! One that was supposed to be PlayStation 4 and Xbox One game, and they just don't run right on those. So I put it into the newer systems, and this would have been almost legendary. But the reason why it's not legendary because the way it came out originally, and they really screwed it all up for a while. But it's a great game all in all. I pulled out the Xbox One version of it because I got the Xbox One edition of this game. But Cyberpunk 2077, I call this an Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5 game. It just that. It's a good game. They're making a sequel to it. If you haven't had to go to check out Night City, go check it out. If they would have came out with this game banging right off the bat, this probably would be in my legendary pile. That's the only reason why this is not in legendary, because they really screwed it up big time. Big, but they cleaned it up. They made it awesome, but also can't be in a legendary pile because technically it came out on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but it's made for PlayStation 5. There's a bunch of reasons why I can't put this in legendary. Still a good game though. Oh, this one would be legendary. They wouldn't have screwed up the launch of this one with a special edition. I would put this in legendary. People might not think of this game as legendary, but that's one main reason why, because Xbox needs to put out more discs, available, especially in special edition. PlayStation's guilty of that too. But Starfield, I like Starfield. It's a good game. It would have been up in that legendary, but they pissed me off when I opened it up and I got that. They really pissed me off. I played the game still and I beat it, but I can't put this in legendary because of that specific reason. But it's a good game. It's tight. But when you do stupid crap like that, do stupid things, kind of like I think I thought the Horizon games, because I bought that deluxe edition. That was that gave me a digital code. I had to go out and buy a physical of that one. Yeah. But Starfield, still an awesome game. I did buy a actual physical game of this not that long ago, probably about a month ago. But Starfield, still an awesome game. Oh, Assassin's Creed Mirage. One game that Ubisoft made that was really good. It's a shorter game, but Assassin's Creed Mirage, it's just a fan service game is basically what I called it. It's a good game. It's tight. Still not that top tier game, but Assassin's Creed Mirage, if Ubisoft kept on going in this direction, they're just tighten up the gameplay a little bit, make it more put a little bit more into it, but don't make it so big where it takes 10,000 hours to play it. But Mirage is still a great entry into what Ubisoft did. Yeah, good. All right, Final Fantasy 15. I think this one is. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is a great Final Fantasy game. Square Enix needs to get back into turn-based combat or do something, because it's getting kind of stale what they're doing with these games. It's a good game. It's not as good as Final Fantasy 7 Remake, but still good in its own way. I played through it. It's not bad. And the last one I'm going to show, I'm not even opening it up yet. Why I started, though, I'm doing this video in the first place, was Beast of Incarnation. I can't wait to play this one. Is this going to be up there? It's going to be on that top tier? I don't know. But this is the last game I'm going to show because it's still sealed. This is getting open right after I get done with this video. I'm installing on my PlayStation. I'm going to start playing this one. I started playing on the Xbox Series X through Game Pass, but I'm going to play through it first on the PlayStation 5, then finish it up on Xbox. But I almost didn't pick this game up. I went to GameStop and asked them if they had a copy of it, so I picked it up. But yeah, I can't wait for this one. I cannot wait. But hey, nice long video today. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below, what is your top tier game that you picked up, PlayStation 5 or Xbox, that the best game, the best of the best. What was that one? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Bye, everybody, and fun times. Gaming. Yeah.